go. First fish of the boat.
Awesome.
Here we go. We're on. It's not. So that's beautiful. Absolute beautiful fish with those long dorsal spikes. And
Not a monster, but
Atlantic Bonito, yeah. You'll be able to see the difference between that and that. That's the old one that wasn't bled. That's the one that was bled.
So it is Saturday the 31st. We are launching our boat. L.A.S is obviously on the tractor. Mike and I out here. We've got the lovely job of going for a swim. Yeah, L.A.S orchestrated it perfectly so that he gets the cool work and we get the little swim. The water is quite chilly this time of day, but it's all good. It's all part of the plot. Cold as a mindset. Cold as a mindset. It's cold.
Give a like a push and then jump. Go fish yellow. Yeah, we're off.
Off to the races.
Yeah. Perfect.
Repeat them, yeah.
Huh?
At least repeat them.
Yeah, yes. I'm happy. We're not going deep today. We're going searching for cod. So we're going to drive quite a distance all the way to Kerkus, basically. Go and search those cobbies. Garmin on. Welcome back to a beautiful morning with the boys. We're out here, L.A.S and Buffs, going for a bit of a deep sea mission. We've got a lot of jigging rods on board and we have a lot of bait on board. So we're going to try and see what we can find. Going to target cob, water is warm. I'll see what's the temperature now. And if that doesn't work, we'll switch over to some reef species on the jig and see how that goes. Water temperature currently is 18.73. A bit colder than what I expected, but we'll make it work. Should be a bit warmer outside of the bay. Yeah. Pick on that. Come on, pick him up now. See? Good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Here we go. We're off. Turn that thing, yeah. Yeah, fine. Now we're gonna bring up and then come back later. Bring the other one up, mate. I wanna get to the cop spot. No way. Come on, no. No, it's off. Off. Wanna loop it? Wanna go one more time?
Yeah.
Let's go. Put them back in. Come on, buddy. Oh, massive bait ball ahead. Gonna go to it now.
There we go. Yeah.
It's there. It's sideways. It's swimming sideways. Trust me.
On the neck.
Yeah, I'll get the net quick.
Yeah. What's the boat?
You saw the gun?
Start it.
Yes, the net is. It's up and down now. Okay, let him circle. He's gonna circle. Be calm. Now. Let him circle. Okay. Wait, he's gonna circle again. Got in the water.
You don't even need to reel
Yeah.
anymore. Okay.
Okay, lift. Lift high. Lift high. Lift high. Hold on. Lift high again.
Yeah.
21.
Well done, man. Thanks for the help, guys.
Okay, Burns, go deal with that up front.
Numero uno.
Gonna keep trawling.
You want a set of pliers?
Ons nog 'n paar Bonnie stowwe.
And yeah.
First Bonnie of the day. Yeah, hopefully lots more to come. Slick,
We're gonna snip it, bleed it quickly, put it in the live well, and then straight on ice. Here we go. Mike, it's you.
Ready, I see. Stop.
Yeah, bring him, Mike. No, is there? Just doing something fine, mate. Get him in the sun. Come sit this.
This is another, not a monster, but
Atlantic Bonito, yeah.
Atlantic Bonito. Not a monster, but should serve us well in the sashimi department. So yeah, guys.
Yep. Oh, it's bleeding all over the boat. Get it in the live well.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. Okay, now you need to explain it to you know more to you.
Burns to the bottom, bounce, 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 bounce,
Yeah.
drop back down. So kyk gou.
Till the bottom. And then you...
Bounce opgetrol
Okay.
terwyl jy opgetrol en dan drop jy hom weer af. Quite again, eh? Also doesn't look very appealing on the fish finder anymore. I think I'm gonna move again. Just want to keep scratching around. If we can get, we just need to find the school. Romano!
Ready.
Any size. bit slower.
Okay.
Yeah. Stop thinking.
Come on.
There you go, first fish of the boat. Smaller Roman, but he should be size. Yeah. That's a fish. Tighten down a bit. Definitely a fish.
Yep.
Hold still. It's a fish.
Yep.
Bottom, boykie. I think it's bottom. Watch out, don't get stuck. I think that's bottom, Mike. Good. Point the rod straight down, hold the
My
reel.
bait is gone. Dragging something with me.
Carpenter, that's what we're marking.
Are those fish we're seeing them?
Yeah.
Yes.
But then your hook also might be a bit big, but you'll pick up something a bit better.
I'm getting some bites, eh?
There's a carpenter. He's a bit small. Going back down. What do you have on, Mike? Jig?
Buffalo.
Light buffalo jig. I think we might have to move again. Oh, there's a better fish. There we go. Not too bad. Kind of feels like a better side carpenter. Something with a lot of head shakes. Or a Santer. Nice little Santer. Quite a decent Santer. Woo-hoo-hoo. Perfect eating. Pretty quiet, but obviously been catching Santers now. So that's beautiful. Absolute beautiful fish with those long dorsal spikes. Fantastic eating. Let's get this open the hatch. Oh, thank goodness. My squid tricks came off in the boat. Jeez, could have been catastrophic. Yeah, come up quickly. Guys must watch out now, eh? Especially with the lures. Don't want to break off a lure. Breaking off a hook and line, that's calm. Breaking off lures, spade safe. Let's try just one more spot there. That looks good. See if that's a little pinnacle, little rocky outcrop. Oh, the Santer key.
There we go.
on. It's another Santer, also size. You. Beautiful fish. Oh, messed up. You literally see the corals under the boat. That's the Roman. Romano. Oh. Yeah, cool them. Good. Quite a decent Roman. Absolute beautiful fish. Oh, beautifully flared up. Look at the colors on that thing. On the Nomad Squid Tricks 110. What a beautiful lure, what a beautiful fish. Let's get him in the hatch. Chuck that jig down one more time, trust me. This looks like bigger fish, eh? Got him. Burns instant on. Bonnies! Was that Bonnies?
Yeah.
Yes! Can flick that jig out for them. Oh, Bonnie on the drop! I'm on. Oh my word! Oh my soul! Oh my word! Oh my word! Let's go! Oh! Oh my soul! I can't believe it. On the drop, the body just murdered. Oh,
Oh, lost mine.
it's squid tricks as well.
Yeah.
Ja, die lure verloor.
No. Maybe first.
Jeez. I'm gonna start winching this bad boy up. Yes.
I see color.
No. It's a moose Santer.
No,
It's a moose Santer.
yes, you caught it in net.
Oh my word. Get me the net, please, yeah?
Wait, I'm on.
Oh my soul. It might be a shoal of moose Santers, bro.
Yeah, I'm on. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Come, Burns.
I get off the lure.
Okay, got Mike, thanks. Get in the water, Mike. Get that. You can just get in the water, please. What a fat fish. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's an absolute monster of a Santer. On the squid tricks, it bucked me on the way down and just had me. Absolute hammered me. What a strong fighting fish. What a beautiful thing to catch on a jig. Don't do that. And that boy is gonna bry exceptionally. That's a beautiful fish. Phew! That guy's coming home with us. Fantastic. Woo! Showing you what we're going over here now. This is what the bottom is looking like. It's at 25 meters or 23 meters around, and we just found this little group of fish sitting on a little pressure point on the reef, and we're just going to drift over now. You'll see them coming up now again. Just drove over them, drift back, and should be on. Let's see if we can get another one. Okay, get down there before you don't get down there.
I get down there before you.
Yes, that thing winched me. Oh my word, that was nice. Yes. Get the fish, Mike. Oh! Yeah, we're in them. Be ready.
Catching small little fish. Lim? Jacker?
Small. En almal gou vir my opkom. I wanna move. Burns? It's a nice Santer. What a beautiful fish coming home. Definitely. Let's get some photos quick. You guys want to come up? I'm going to quickly drive for us.
Yeah, that's some. My feet are getting cold.
That guy's in the nature reserve, right? Oh no, he's not. This guy. Most my walk is going in nature reserve. Nature reserve stop with the camera. We're just outside of it. Yes, I lost the big one off. Right, ladies and gentlemen, lines up. That is great day. Caught some nice Santers, figured the Santers out quite well. I showed you guys a bit what it looks like on the fish finder without giving my spots away. But our plan was trying to get some cob. The cob weren't on, so had to improvise, go to some reef fish. And yeah, I'll check you guys on land. Have about a half an hour to 40-minute drive back to the jetty. And yeah, phew, fun day. Right. Right, so just quickly cleaned the first 3 smaller Santers that we caught. Going to go over to the big ones. Thought you guys might like to see how I clean those. The one we're going to do for the knife roaster, so flapper basically, butterfly it open. And the other one I'm going to take the fillets off and then show you how to take the skins off as well, basically. Cool. Okay. Oh, first big boy. Woo! Yes, it's really moist Santers, eh? Look. This one, I'll quickly fillet it. I don't take the scales off just because I know I'm gonna remove the skin. Cut through all the way down, try not to penetrate too much of the stomach. I'll make another cut here at the tail. And then what I do is I'll work it up all the way. Making sure not to penetrate too deep, but to angle it down towards the backbone or the back bones. Literally just piercing the skin. Making sure not to miss anything. Always try and get the scales off before you start going into the... Get the scales off before you start entering the meat. Just so you don't have to rinse it afterwards with fresh water. We've spoken about it before. Fresh water is extremely bad for fish meat. It tends to... So what basically happens is, obviously it's a saltwater fish, and what happens with saltwater fish is it obviously has a high salt content, and what happens when you introduce fresh water to it that has a lower salinity, the osmotic potential of the the fish. Osmotic potential just means the ability of the fish's flesh to draw moisture in is obviously higher, and that will result in the flesh turning like a whitish color. It absorbs the fresh water and it basically deteriorates the meat, which is definitely not what you want. It basically turns white and pop. Doesn't it loses its firmness. So all I'm doing here now is I'm running my knife all the way down till I feel those side bones all the way down. Normally at the tail they are thinner, so you get through them quite easy, and then as soon as I go over the backbone there, the spine, I start angling down again to ensure I get as much meat out of it as possible. And then what I don't want to do is I want to try and miss the stomach cavity. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you guys this now, but I'm just going to do it. You just go above the stomach cavity, you'll start going a bit into the flesh, and then you'll start hitting the side bones. And you just keep running it up until you see there. You'll see that's the rib cage, and you don't want to go into the rib cage. It's just it means you have to cut it out afterwards. So I'll run it up against the rib cage, and you'll see it start. There I release the air bladder, all the way up against the rib cage, all the way till I get through to the other side. You'll see that's bone, so I'm not losing any meat there, but you can see I'm at the skin already. Like, keep going without losing a little, almost no flesh left on this thing, until I hit the skin, and then I just go side on, go through the skin, and that's a full perfect fillet. You really don't get a better fillet than that from a fish like that. Flip it over and repeat. You can literally hear my knife hit the bones each time I cut. Sometimes you need to recut this top part, you'll get stuck on it. Take the skins off. What you want is a quite a nice bendy knife. You can see this thing bends extremely nicely. It's obviously one of my favorite knives. What I try and do is, let me just move this one a bit sideways. I like to use the edge of the cutting board to be able to keep that knife parallel to the board. And if I cut down like that, I'll end up cutting into the skin, and if I cut like that, I'll end up cutting into the flesh. So what I try and do is I flex the knife and I hold it at a slight angle. It will glide up over the skin. The skin is more tough than the fish, and it will glide over it. And then what I do here at the back is I'll make a small notch, lose that bit of meat, but now I have something to grip onto, and I'll start cutting zigzag, zigzag. And then as soon as I notice that I have a full grip on it, what I start doing is I just work the knife through. But what I do is you can see I'm almost keeping the knife still and then moving my hand, this backhand, left to right, making sure that that's what's causing the cutting action. And there's no meat on that. That's completely clean. And I'll show you what the other side of this thing looks like. That's perfect. There's no scales left on that. Perfect, pure, clean piece of meat. Fantastic. And that goes straight into a little container there. Make sure I wash my hands to get the scales off. I don't want any scales on it, so I don't have to wash it. Keep the meat as pristine as possible. Same job, make a little notch, something to grab onto, and then I start working with my left hand. I can go left, right, using the side of the board to get that knife just low enough. You don't want to go high, you don't want to go lower. It comes with practice, obviously, but if you get it a few times, if you've done it a few times, it comes off perfectly, and there's no meat left on that thing. As you can see, all the scales are still on here, but that's exactly what you want it to look like, and that's the back of it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful meat into our container, keeping it in the shade. And obviously always keep your fish on ice when you take them out. There's no use in, if you're keeping fish, to just let it spoil, not look after it. Look after it, treat yourself, have a wonderful feast. Awesome. I'll quickly hop into the other one. I'll just flap at that one. You guys have seen that. If you want to go look at it, it's on the Steenbras video. We had a Steenbras that didn't want to go down and kept it. So go look at that video to see how we do a flapper for the braai, for the knijprester. Cool. And then we have two bonnies. What we're going to do with the bonnies is, people overseas call bonnies and they say, no, it's not a nice eating fish. Their bonnies are not the same as our bonnies. What they have is I don't know exactly their species name, but what we have is the Atlantic Bonito. These are extremely nice eating. They are one of the best eating fish yet, and if you want to catch your own sushi, this is exactly where you want to go. It's not that hard. You go out, trawl around, find some, you want hot water, warm water, around 20 degrees, and yeah, what we're going to do with these, I'm going to take these two fillets off. We bled both of them, maybe not this one, can't remember. I bled the other one though. But what we're going to do is take the fillets off and get them ready for sashimi.
Okay. Sorry.
What I'm going to try and do is keep my knife as clean as possible. You can see this one hasn't been bled, so it might not be as great. As you can see, they have extremely fine scales, so you cut quite easily through their skin. All the way, let that knife bend, let it run alongside all those pin bones. All the way till you hit the spine. You'll literally feel you hit the spine. You curve it up a little bit, and you'll start feeling you're going through the little bones on the side, just barely piercing them, and then back down on the other side, immediately back down again. You can see this one hasn't been bled, so it's a perfect example. What I can show you now is what's the difference in how the meat looks when it's bled versus when it's not bled. Same job with the other fish. Try and not pierce their stomach. Just go right above, let it run all along those stomach bones, across to the other side, and then straight through. That's a beautiful, perfect fillet. Literally no meat left on the bones. Same on the other side. I'll quickly show you. This is a bigger one. Definitely this one was bled. I'll show you now the difference on the inside. Immediately we can see no blood pouring out. The fish is firmer. You'll be able to see the difference between that and that. That's the old one that wasn't bled, that's the one that was bled. Way better quality of fish, way firmer. This is already falling apart, you can see it tearing apart at the seams. This is a perfect firm piece of meat. That is what you wanted to use for your sushi. Fantastic.